All glories to Sri Guru and Gauranga. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Tinamine. Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauruvani Pacharine Nirvishesh Shunyavadi Pashatya Deshitarine Shri Prabhupada Ki Jai. Anybody is doing announcement for Tuesday Sanga or should I do it? Tuesday Sangas, anybody is doing announcement or should I do it? You're doing announcement or should I do it?
You can do as well.
Do it. Because I'm taking the class.
Oh, you're taking the class? Okay. Hare Krishna, dear devotees. Thank you so much for attending the Sandhya Arati, the 6 p.m. Arati. The doors will again open up at 8 p.m. now. We have a Tuesday Sangha program here. You can join us for a beautiful program by our very own His Grace Sudarshan Prabhu. Hari Bol. He'll be giving a wonderful lecture today. So please join us for the lecture. It'll be till 7:30. So you can join us for that. Hare Krishna. It's in the temple hall here. Everyone can come here. Hare Krishna. If you want to be part of a Bhagavad Gita reading session and discussion on the essential aspects of Bhagavad Gita, you can all join us here. You can come a little close and take a mat here and sit down if you're sitting in the temple hall. We have a wonderful program happening right now.
Krishna's arrangement, something is like that. Hare Krishna. So please feel free to join me so that I can see everybody, and we're going to do a little Bhagavad Gita reading. The idea is, this is part of what we call as Tuesday Sangas. Sangha is we getting together and doing things of devotion together. So let's get together. And we have copies of Bhagavad Gita. Please feel free to pick one and we will read from that. We have a particular format that we follow. I'm going to talk about that also real quick. Please. Thank you. And there are mats in the corners. Please feel free to take them and sit comfortably. 6:30 to 7:30. Thank you. So let me first answer the very obvious question. Mostly somebody coming and sitting over here would be in a nice, good, beautiful dhoti kurta, something. So I'm supposed to be the backup speaker today. Things happened. I got a call in the afternoon in the office saying, we have issues with the speaker for today. Can you please cover? And so I'm here straight from office. So the format that we're going to follow is we're going to be doing a little chanting first of the Hare Krishna mantra, the same mantra that we were singing right now. So when we are singing this mantra, it becomes a kirtana. When we are sitting down and taking a mala and chanting it softly, just enough to be able to hear ourselves, it becomes a japa. Or it is also a form of a japa meditation, right? How many of us are familiar with this as a process? Show of hands. Fantastic. So for those who are not, we don't have the mala right now here, but you can grab one sometimes from the boutique. But I'll just show you real quick. I will be doing the counting on my mala, and you can do the same thing when you are at home with your ones, right? So usually we have a mala something like this. This one is Tulsi. There are other forms also that comes in. It has 108 beads in total, right? We probably know that, right? The first on top is the 109th, which is the head bead. We never cross it. So when we are chanting, if I come here, we don't cross over. If you're able to see my hand, we don't cross over. We flip and go back. So it go like this, come back like this. At every beat, we're going to chant the Hare Krishna mantra once. And before we chant a little prayer to say, I'm not pure enough to be able to chant the holy names of the Lord, and I'm going to make mistakes and be offensive. I'll start looking here and there, maybe even stop and talk. Those are offenses, in a sense, to the holy name of the Lord, but we are going to make those mistakes because we are still learning. Right? So we may start with a little short prayer. If you know this, please sing with me. And this is just for begging for forgiveness before we start, okay? Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda. So now we'll chant the Hare Krishna mantra, one mantra on one beat. We will do it 108 times, and we'll do it a little relatively faster so that people don't doze off. Let's do it together, okay? At the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Mantra ki jai. So like this, we just completed one round, one mala of the chanting. The beauty about this mantra, like there are many mantras that can be chanted, right? From the Vedic literatures, we get so many of these things. But the beauty about this is, this has been called the Mahamantra. For a reason that in the age that we are in, which is the Kali Yuga, we have a tendency to make a lot of mistakes. We have a lot of dirt in our heart. We have a lot of other circumstances which are not very favorable to be doing devotional attributes very purely. So this mantra has been specifically given for Kali Yuga because this is the mantra which has no rules associated to it. If you are in a bus, subway, you can chant. You're walking, you can chant. Wherever and whenever you're able to, you can chant. So what we just did, it took us by the watch 10 minutes to do this nice and steady chanting. It can be done anytime, anywhere. Okay? If you're able to incorporate it in your life, it would be wonderful. So now let's go to the very beautiful Bhagavad Gita. So everybody has a copy of it? The one sitting on the chair, if you don't have it, please feel free to grab one from here. And at the end, we can put it. So what we're going to do is, we're going to very quickly recite some prayers, which are going to help us understand what we're going to read. Because by itself, we don't have much of a capability, right, to speak or to listen. So page number 1 is where the introduction starts. And those are the prayers that we will go. So if you can flip to page number 1, which is right after a couple of pages for preface. So that's, I'm going to say out the prayers aloud. And if you're able to follow along, please feel free to. Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yudha Padakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sahagrajatam Sahagana Ragunatam Vitam Samjeevam Sadaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhan Vitamscha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dina Bandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namastute Tapta Kanchana Gaurange Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vishnuvanu Sude Devi Prananami Hari Priye Vanchakalpa Tarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya Evacha Patita Nama Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Thank you. So today we're continuing a read. So today what we're doing is we are reading this Tuesday Sanga happens every Tuesday, right? So every Tuesdays there is this reading of Bhagavad Gita happening, and as a progression, we are now on chapter 8. So anybody who's been here before for this Tuesday Sangha? Beautiful. Anybody else? No? Okay. Were you there for the last session? Awesome. Thank you so much. So 8th chapter is been titled as Attaining the Supreme. So the Bhagavad Gita is a conversation between two people. What are the names? Sorry? Krishna and Arjuna, right? Anybody else having any other answer? Okay. So Krishna and Arjuna, and it is a samvada, a conversation. So one is Arjuna asking questions, and Krishna is answering based on that. So if we really need to understand the flow of the conversation, we really need to understand what was asked and what is being answered. That really helps us understand the conversation and connect to it and be able to understand the takeaway from it. But there's one more thing that we understand from this in the Bhagavad Gita, right? Because it is a conversation and because it is initiated by sharing the heart, where Arjuna is saying, I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. And that's when the knowledge starts coming in. And while the knowledge is being shared, Arjuna is continuously asking questions. Right? He's continuously throughout asking questions. What is this? Why is this? In even some places where he goes to the extent by saying, I don't believe what you're saying is true. And then Krishna, very mercifully, very lovingly, helps him understand their ways correctly. There are a couple of places where he kind of, in a sense, lovingly, as a friend, would challenge also. Does anybody know what those parts are in the Bhagavad Gita, where Arjuna is saying, no, I don't think you are right, or I kind of don't believe what you're saying? So there's a place where Krishna says that evam paramparam praptir, like this, through the parampara system get the knowledge. And he's explaining how he first gave the knowledge to Suryadev Vivaswan. Suryadev is the designation. The person holding that designation is Vivaswan. Basically, I first gave the knowledge to him, and through him, the knowledge was passed on through different kings. And that is how you should receive the knowledge. You should just not randomly go and start listening to anything. You should understand what is the parampara. And from the parampara system, properly get the knowledge. And Arjuna says, really? You gave knowledge to Suryadev, Vivaswan, who was born so much time, much before than you. How is that you gave him knowledge? Not realizing, or rather portraying himself as somebody not realizing that Krishna is Adi Purusha, he's always been there. Right? So he's like, no, and then he explains it, right? In the same way, there is another part where Krishna says about mind control. Control your mind, and then you will attain the supreme destination. And this, because we are reading this chapter of attaining the supreme, it becomes relevant even now. It said, control your mind. We talk about, yeah, my mind is controlled very easily. But what does Arjuna, who is such a big yogi, he says, for me to control wind is easier than to control the mind. In a sense, he's challenging. That what are you talking about? Controlling the mind is not an easy job. It's not for me. But he's actually presenting our position where it is really, really difficult for us to cut off the stimulations and be in meditation, in silence in one corner and just think about the Supreme. We'll not even find a peaceful place. Even if you go in the woods and go out for a camping in so-called a remote place, you'll find 50 different campers around you. There's no place we can go and be quiet, right? So that's where Arjuna is saying that, for me to control the mind is easier than, controlling the wind is easier than controlling the mind. What do we understand from this? We understand the fact that for us during these sessions, as we're going to be having now of reading, it is important for us to ask questions. It is important for us to submit our doubt. It is important for us to reveal what is there in our heart. Are we convinced or not? Only then can somebody actually help. And that somebody needs to be somebody who is representing through parampara system what Krishna had actually said, and not creating their own philosophy just to, get high views on their YouTube video maybe, right? So, we are on chapter 8. We're going to go on page number 325 first to understand what are we going to talk about. So, the first two verses of this chapter where Arjuna gives in these rapid fire questions to Krishna, it's saying, explain me all of those things. He's saying, oh my Lord, Supreme Person, what is Brahman? What is self? What are fruitive activities? What is this material manifestation? And what are the demigods? Please explain this to me. Going to the next verse on the next chapter. Who is the Lord of sacrifice? And how does he live in the body? O Madhusudana, and how can those engaged in devotional service know you at the time of death? So these were the two verses in which a lot of questions were asked, and chapter 8 is nothing but answers to these questions. We would be reading from verse 22 onwards, and that is where the questions pertaining from the second verse are going to be answered. Where he is saying, who is the Supreme Lord and how does he live in the body, O Madhusudana? And also, how can those be engaged in devotional service know you at the time of death? So there's going to be a little bit of understanding about why do we need to understand or remember the Lord at the time of death. All those things will be answered in the last couple of verses of this chapter. So let's go to verse 22, which is page 343. At the bottom, you would find the verse. Well, this is small for me. Purusha sa praha partha bhaktya labestav ananyan yasyanti sthani bhutani yena sarva idam tatam. The translation by Srila Prabhupada is, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, who is greater than all, is attained by unalloyed devotion. Although he is present in his abode, he is all-pervading, and everything is situated within him. So there are two parts of knowledge. The Supreme Personality of Godhead, who is greater than all. First sentence, half part, we're trying to establish is the answer like who is the Supreme. He's saying the Supreme Personality of God is greater than all. Let's understand that for a second, right? And then we will go into the purport and everything. What do we mean by greater than all? Anybody has an answer to that? Any thoughts? On what parameters are we saying somebody is greater and somebody is not? Anyone? Okay. When we say that the greatest person is Bhagavan, right? What does that mean? I'm just quickly finding out because as I said, continue. All right. So, what do we say? Whom do we call as a Bhagavan? Okay. How many of you know Hindi or similar languages? Fantastic. Help out everybody else. Whom do we call Balawan? Strongest person, the one who has Bala. Bala is strength. One who is having Bala, strength, is Balawan. Who is Dhanavan? Who is rich? Who is wealthy? Right? Who has Dhana, the wealth. Now who is Bhagavan? Good attempt. So, in a simple way, Bhagavan is one who possesses Bhaga. But what is Bhaga? You made a good attempt. But this Bhaga are opulences, the Aishwarya. One who has the most Aishwarya is Bhagavan. And what are these Bhagas or the opulences? That is wealth, strength, fame, knowledge, beauty, renunciation. These are the 6 Bhagas. One who has that can be termed as Bhagavan. But we are saying, who is Krishna? Bhagavan Purushottama Shri Bhagavan. We also add the Purusha Uttama. 2 words. Purusha is the person, Uttama is the best of all. So that is what the verse is talking about, that he is Purush Uttama, he is the best of all because he has the highest and the fullest level of Bhaga. Nobody is equal to or greater than him in that comparison. We might have people around us who are beautiful, who are wealthy, who are strong, who have qualities of renunciation, who have knowledge. But the one who has all of these qualities to the supreme most quantity that cannot be equal to anybody else is called the Bhagavan. So when we say that the Bhagavan is the one who has all of this in the quantity which is not equal to anybody else, it's the greatest of all, can that such a person be more than one person, or can that just be one person by definition? If I say 100 is the topmost number, right? We're not going above 100. If 100 is the topmost number, and there cannot be any other number equal to or greater than that, can there be another 100? So when we are saying Bhagavan is the most opulent with all of these 6 bhagas, nobody can be equal to or greater than him. Can that person be more than one? So this is how we scientifically and very methodologically can understand the scriptures. So the first it says is the Supreme Personality of God is greater than all. That's the understanding of what we just talked about. Is attained by unalloyed devotion. The process of attaining the Lord is unalloyed devotion. It's not devotion. Being devoted to the Lord is not enough. What does unalloyed mean? That is a word, let me give you a quick story. That is a word that Srila Prabhupada created in order to try and explain in English what the Sanskrit language so beautifully presents otherwise. What is an alloy? Anybody knows? Who's anybody from a science background who might have remembered what they studied in school? What is an alloy? Mixture of metals. Thank you. So when you say alloy is a mixture, there is more than one thing, you're mixing it together, it becomes alloyed. When you say unalloyed, it means it is unmixed, untouched with anything. It is 100% pure. There is no mishra. There is no mixture of anything else. So unalloyed, he can be attained only through unalloyed devotional service, means that he can be attained only by fully surrendering to him and him alone. To only have one desire, which is to please him. To only have one activity to work for him. And only do one thing, which is do things for his pleasure. That is unalloyed devotion. Only then can he be attained. So what happens to those who do not have unalloyed devotion but have devotion? That question was asked by Arjuna. Anybody remembers reading Bhagavad Gita and getting that question answered? So Krishna says that, yeah, sure, if you are devoted to me, you still do not be at a loss. No matter whatever steps you have taken towards me, those are always persistent. Have you seen anybody taking birth with a PhD degree? No. Because whatever we study materially, it gets finished with death. And when we are born, we study again. But something which is absolute in nature is not connected to the body, which is connected to your spiritual identity, which always prevails, is the one which will continue even if the body changes. So when in a spiritual life we are doing devotion, even if you're doing a tiny little bit, the chanting that we did, right? A little tiny bit of that chanting also if we do, today it's counted. And when we die, the next time that same process becomes easy to be continued in the next life. So when we say we were born and what did we bring with us and what will we take back with us, not 100% true as a statement, right? We'll not take back anything with us which is material, but spiritual benefits, spiritual sukriti will always take with us. Because that's connected to the soul, the spiritual self, which transmigrates from one body to another, right? So it is through such unalloyed devotion only that the Supreme Lord can be attained. That is what has been said in this verse. Now, the next part is another interesting, and we will read Srila Prabhupada's super powerful purport also after that. He's going to add so much amazing spices on top of this very beautiful sabji that we are creating, okay? So he says, although he is present in his abode, he is all pervading, and everything is situated within him. Let's break that down. Although he is present in his abode, what is his abode? That's going to be explained in the next words also in a sense, but what is his abode? What does abode as a word mean? You can Google, don't worry, you can cheat a little bit. That's fine. Where he resides, thank you so much. Abode is the residence. So where the Lord resides, even though he resides in, sorry? Yes, good one. We'll come to that in a second. Just hold on. But good answer, right? So where he resides is his abode. Even though he is residing in his own abode where he resides, what is that we'll define in a moment, but he is still all pervading, which means he is still everywhere. How do we understand that? The sun is up there in the sky, but we see the sunlight right here in this room. Don't we sometimes make the statement, oh, the sun is here? I see the sun is here. Like, you know, it's early morning, the sun is rising, it comes up the horizon, and we see sunlight coming into the room. Oh, the sun is here. But that's not sun, that's the sunlight. Is there a difference in that context between the sunlight and the sun? No. So there are many ways to understand this. The two basic factors is the fact that the Lord pervades everywhere in the form of his energy. One, he is personally there as a person. We have to understand that the Lord is a person, not an energy. But he's the energetic who has energy. And through his energy, he is maintaining and running everything. So even if we see this piece of wood over here, which has been converted into a table, even that is the energy of the Lord. So he's present here. You know, the Leela that we hear where Lord Narsimha came in, the same thing. Is he here in this pillar? Boom, the Lord appears, personally also. So he's present everywhere in the form of his energy. We can perceive him in that ways also. We can perceive him through the mechanics of orchestration of this entire world that we see. But there's one more understanding. This is a little, relatively a lower form of understanding, which is called understanding the Lord as a supreme universal form, the Virata Rupa, where we understand that the Lord is pervading everywhere in form of the energy. But we also understand that the Lord himself is so amazing and so extraordinary, inconceivable, that he can be present in multiple places at the same time. I am present here, I cannot be present there. I cannot be present there. Because I am a limited living entity, a very tiny part and parcel of the Lord. But the Lord, who is the supremost, is not subjected to the same rules as we are. So he can be present multiple places. Is there an example of that happening? Does anybody know an example where he's actually shown himself in multiple places at the same time? Srimad Bhagavatam, 10th canto, or the Krishna book that Srila Prabhupada has given us. I can very quickly remember two examples. So first one is when, sorry, you were saying something? Oh, that's the third example. Thank you. I was thinking of two other, but yes, that's also the correct answer. So, for example, when Lord Brahma comes and steals all the gopas that Krishna was playing with and hides them in the cloud somewhere, Krishna expands himself as all the gopas. There's a gopa there. No, that's Krishna. There's a gopa there. No, there's Krishna. Krishna is everywhere. Uddhava, when he came to pick up Krishna from Vrindavan and they were on the way back, they stop at the riverside and he says, let me take a dip because that's the time for us to take the dip. He's taking the dip and sees Krishna in the river and then he goes back and he sees Krishna on the chariot again. How is he in two places? He's bewildered. But Lord is very mercifully showing, I'm inconceivable. No matter how much intelligence we use, we cannot fully conceive the Lord. That is why he is supreme. So that is what he's saying, that although he is present in his abode, he is still present everywhere. Two ways to understand that, right? Now, what is his abode? His residence, he said. So, very nice answer. He said Vrindavan. Or basically what is being referred over here, to the Vrindavan that we see in India, in Uttar Pradesh as a state, is nothing but a reflection of the same Vrindavan that exists in the spiritual world. Oh, it's dirty. The spiritual world is dirty? No, it's our eyes which are dirty. That is why we see the dirt there and not the actual Vrindavan. Right? But yeah, coming to the point is, this, so if we read from the Srimad Bhagavatam the very beautiful descriptions, and we should read by the way, 1/3 of the entire creation is the material world, where things are temporary in nature. Then 2/3 is the permanent spiritual world. The spiritual world is comprised of multiple planetary systems. This is place which is called, the spiritual world is called the Vaikunta. Vaikunta means Vai-kunta, a place where there is no miseries. That's Vaikunta. So anywhere in the Vaikunta planetary systems you are beyond the world of miseries. But when I say anywhere in the Vaikunta, which means is it a big place? Yes, it's 2/3 of the creation. There are multiple planetary systems. I'm so much devoted to Lord Ram. So you go to the planet where Lord Ram is acting as the king of Ayodhya. I'm so much devoted to Lord Jagannath. You'll go to the planet where Lord Jagannath is the Lord. But the highest of all of these Vaikuntha planetary systems is called the Goloka Vrindavan. That's his abode where he, in his very beautiful, true form of being present with a flute and with all the gopis and all the gopas are doing his consistent leela, that is the highest point of Vaikuntha also. That is what this is talking about, that even though he's present over there, he's still pervading everywhere. Right? Any questions before we go to the purport and understand that also? Any questions, comments, or challenges? They're also most accepted. Right? So, can I take some help from everybody over here to read one paragraph each from the purport? Are you okay to start? The purport. Can you read the first paragraph of it for us, please? If you are able to do that a little loudly, it would be wonderful. It is here clearly stated that from there. The mic is bored of me. He said, get out. Okay. So, it says it is clearly stated here that the supreme destination from which that there is no return is the abode of the Lord, the supreme person. Where is it said? It was said in the last verse. So let's understand what does that mean real quickly. When we attain the supreme abode of the Lord, the Vaikuntha where there is no miseries, we are not coming back into this world of miseries. We made a mistake once. That mistake has costed us to leave that spiritual world and come here. And we'll talk about that in a second. If somebody has a question, I can detail that out. But it is because of that one mistake that we have come here, and now once we have realized that mistake and have rectified it, and you realized what is the consequence of that mistake, you will not make that mistake ever again. If somebody sticks their hand into fire once, they will make that mistake only once, not again. What's he saying? Once burned, twice shy? Something like that. Yeah? So same thing. So once we have made that mistake, and once we have reached back to the abode, we will not make that mistake again. I think the Brahma Samhita describes the Supreme Abode as Ananta Chinmaya Rasa, which means the one which is full of pleasure. Where there is Vaikuntha, means no miseries, there is always going to be persistent pleasure. Now we can argue and say there is pleasure over here also. Have you ever experienced pleasure, happiness here? In your lifetime so far, whatever number of years has it been, have you experienced pleasure, happiness? Were you happy ever? So why are we saying that this place is, the Vaikuntha is full of pleasure and not this place? Is there a difference? Any guesses? Okay. The word is, have we heard the word Sachitananda? Satchit-anand? We say Satchitananda Vigraha. That's how we are describing the Lord also. Sat means permanent. Chit means intelligence. Ananda means bliss, pleasure. The spiritual world is the place where the pleasure is permanent. In the material world, the pleasure is temporary. I go to the showroom, buy this very beautiful car. I get the happiness. I see my bank account, I'm sad. I'm driving this nice car down the road. All the nice air conditioning, music system, and all the fancy stuff that is done inside the car, I'm happy. I get stuck in the traffic jam, I'm sad. Does that not happen to us always? We are in a cycle, continuously. There's a beautiful verse in the Bhagavad Gita also. It says, Matra sparshastu kaunteya, shito sna sukha dukkada, agamma pahino nityas tamasta tiksha bharata. He's saying, like the summers and winters keep coming and going, shito sna, in the same way, sukha dukkada, the happiness and distress will keep coming and going. Why does that happen? This world is meant for miseries. It is a prison cell. We made a mistake and we are in the prison cell because of that mistake. But so that we are able to continuously keep running, there is a little bit of carrot in front of us. You can derive pleasure here. Don't worry. You can derive pleasure. Don't worry. So there's a little bit of token given and then it's withdrawn from us immediately. That is what Maya does. So we keep thinking ourselves that I can be happy in this world, but our actual position is that like of a fish outside water. We can never be satisfied. Or another way to look at it is, and there's this beautiful verse I'm going to connect to that also, is when you are thirsty. I'm starting to get thirsty now, so I'm talking about that, right? When you are thirsty, can I give you something apart from water? Will that give you satisfaction 100%? If you drink a cold drink, right? Oh wow, cold, nice. A soda, you're having it. But then moment after that, immediately your thirst becomes worse than what it was before. Ultimately, the thirst is quenched by water and water only. So, in the same way, Krishna now says in the Bhagavad Gita that I am the taste of water. Rasoham kanteya. That satisfaction that you derive from drinking water when you are thirsty, that is what I am. So when next time when you are thirsty, especially now in this scorching heat that is happening, when you are thirsty and you drink water, remember this, that satisfaction, that is Krishna. And that satisfaction that you have got temporarily at that moment of time can be the permanent happiness state if the abode of the Lord is achieved. That is what we are missing. Right? So this is what he's saying. Srila Prabhupada is very beautifully mentioned over here, and let me just quickly read what else was said. Yeah. So he's saying, as far as this material world is concerned, although the Lord is always in the supreme abode, he's then nonetheless all pervading in this material, in his material energy. So by his spiritual or material energy, he is present everywhere. In the spiritual world, he is present as the form of a spiritual energy. In the material world, he is present in the form of the material energy. So as I said, his energy is all pervading, so he can be perceived anywhere and everywhere. But once who has understood Krishna as the supreme person, Purushottama, that is the one who has attained the highest level of knowledge. Because understanding his all-pervading nature, his energy, is one half of the knowledge. But understanding the energy does not fully solve everything. We need to understand the energetic, the one behind the energy also. Okay, let me read real quickly the next paragraph also. To enter the Krishna's supreme abode or the innumerable Vaikuntha planets is possible only by bhakti, devotional service, as clearly has been stated here by the word bhaktya. We discussed this. No other process can help one attain this supreme abode. Very clearly we mentioned, there's a verse also that talks about that. Explicitly, the Vedas, which is Gopala Tapani Upanishad, also describes the supreme abode and the supreme personality of Godhead. Eka Vasi Sarva Graha Krishna. In that abode, there is only one supreme personality of Godhead whose name is Krishna. He is the supreme merciful deity, and although situated there as one, he has expanded himself into millions and millions of planetary expansions. The Vedas compare the Lord as the tree standing still, yet bearing many varieties of fruit, flowers, and changing leaves. The plenary expansion of the Lord, who presides over the Vaikuntha planet, are four-armed. They are known by the variety of names: Purushottama, Trivikrama, Keshava, Madhava, Aniruddha, Rishikesha, Sankarshana, Pradyumna, Sridhara, Vasudeva, Damodara, Janardhana, Narayana, Vamana, Padmamana, etc. So the Lord has multiple names, and these are different. Each of the name actually represents different characteristics of him, and he's also present with these different forms, with different names, because different people want to approach him differently, and he's mercifully giving that darshan to the devotee as they want to see him. The Brahma Samhita 537 also states that although the Lord is always in the supreme abode, Goloka Vrindavan, he is all pervading, so that everything is going on nicely. Goloka eva nivastati abhilatma bhuta. As stated in the Vedas, parasya shaktir vividheva shruyate swabhaviki jnana bala kriyacha. His energies are so expansive that they are systematically conduct everything in the cosmic manifestation without a flaw. Although the Supreme Lord is far, far away. So let's just touch on this one last point for a minute, and then anybody has any questions, we can touch that. So it is saying over here that his energies are so expansive that they are systematically conduct everything in the cosmic manifestation. In so many different ways, the scientists have also come up and identified these different patterns that exists. For those who know, they have kind of identified that in the creation there is Fibonacci series in so many different things, so on and so forth. So many different ways a design pattern has been identified. That there is always a certain structure, there's always a particular system. Why are watermelons on creepers below and smaller fruits are up on, so on and so forth. People can keep arguing. But there is a structure, there is a system. One question we should logically be asking ourselves is, when there is so much of system and a structure to the creation, does that not imply there is a creator? When we look at this beautiful structure over here, oh, this is so beautiful, there's a pattern that is repeating itself, which means somebody has thought of this pattern and implemented it. You go up on the street and something is thrown out there, it does not have a pattern or a beauty or a structure or a system to it. That means it's not been created, it's just been thrown. You create an explosion, it just erupts everything out, throws out without any structure, without any system. But when we see everything around us, you look at your body, you look at the earth, like Earth as a planet. You look at all the planetary systems as it is, and so on and so forth. Everything, had it been a little right or a left, things as we see today or know as today would not have existed. Why is the tilt of the earth so perfect? Why is the speed of revolutions and rotations of the earth so perfect? Why is this so perfect? Why is this planet having this perfect season pattern, etc., etc.? We can keep going on and on with the list. Does it not show that there is a creator who has systematically thought of everything? It does help us understand the creator. But there's one more thing, and that I'm referring to very quickly to the verse, this is going out of battery, is when there is a creation, it means the creator, but it also means the purpose, that something has been created for a purpose. Why has all this been created? It has been created for us to be able to use it, to be able to do service to Krishna and ultimately attain him. Even if we are in this prison cell of the material world, resources have been provided very mercifully to us to be able to use that in the service of the Lord in order to be able to attain his eternal abode. Example, we buy fruits, vegetables, everything, and we cook at home. We eat, right? We cook and we eat. If all of that resources that we are using and all the effort put into gathering those resources, the result of it, which is that cooked food, is first offered to the Lord, all of that was done is now being done as a service to the Lord. If we are working in offices, getting our salaries, and we're using that money from salary to buy things to offer to the Lord at home and then ultimately accept prasad, all of that has become what we call as a karma. An activity which does not result to any reactions. And it is only when we come to that point of being able to do every action for the Lord, that is when it becomes an unalloyed service. So now see, it is so easy, right? A lot of our effort that we are doing, a good percentage of our salaries is going in groceries. Do we agree? With how the expenses are going today, probably the percentage only increases, right? So much of percentage of our day's effort is going into buying grocery. If all of that grocery we are using to cook bhoga for the Lord and ultimately eat it to fill our tummies, which is needed to maintain the body, okay. The batteries are in. If you want, I can take one more question last. Anybody? All right. Thank you so much. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Arjuna Krishna Samvad Bhagavad Gita ki jai. So if you are kind enough to please give the Bhagavad Gita's back over here, I have to put it back in the book room. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna.